Well, hello there. I have some things I'd like to talk about. So, someone not too long ago told me how we're trapped here. He's trapped. And I totally comprehend for those that understand why he said that. Why he said it humanly. Mm-mm. I looked at him, I turned my neck so fast, I said, hold on, no disrespect. But you should never, ever tell yourself something like that. That you are trapped. Absolutely not. You are never trapped. Ever. Now, as I was thinking earlier, you may be trapped and feel trapped in life circumstances, things that happen life-wise. But because you are never trapped in your being, your pristine you, the spirit of you, this is just the covering you behold inside. It beholds inside of you. Trapped. Well, how did it get inside of you? It wasn't trapped. It came to get inside of you here for a reason. And these are things to think about with what I call oracle, origin, Most High God, Creator. Sometimes I don't know what you're called, but I know by feeling and communication that you are wonderfully massive. Like, whoa. You are never trapped. You should never, ever respectfully say to yourself, you are trapped. Ever. In anything. Ever. Because you are not trapped. If you are not trapped as your original you, your spirit you, then you are never trapped. So what does that mean in its understanding of consciousness that's in you, where you think you follow? Okay? Yeah. You are never trapped. You should never think that in yourself, ever. You may feel it or feel that way. But if you do not think past that, because you are not, then you cannot be in what's past that. You can feel it, but you do not have to stay there, because you are past that already. Literally. People say that God is within. Yes, that is true. That's a deep conversation on its own. I know for a fact that there are spiritual energies and entities and beings around me continually, constantly, all the time, and they speak to me, they talk to me, and I talk to them. It is real. The spiritual, supernatural realm is so real and vast, it will blow your mind. And even I can only go so far into that comprehension in this being state. Literally. Trapped. If you're part of yin and yang, but you're a part of what created you, how the heck are you going to tell me I'm trapped? Never are you trapped. You must never, I would encourage you to never, ever, ever allow that to permeate. Even when you don't understand. There are supernatural beings around us all the time, but it's who are you that is going to show up and be there? What are you to create that or be a part of that? What will you attract? What will you become? What will you be? What will you see? What will unfold? Like, what's your soul source? What's your reason? So, I was thinking earlier, and a second set of packages came for me. And as soon as I opened the door, I saw it. You see this heart in the back? Now, you see this paper. I don't want to touch it because it'll be a mess. Good, sturdy, beautiful paper. There's a name for it, but it's top. It's actually painted top. Thank you. Consciousness, amazing. Help, amazing. Ability, amazing. You can. You don't have to accept that you can't remember and, oh, I'm forgetting everything. I can't. Why would you say that to yourself? You might say, oh, I forgot, but when it becomes a pattern every day, you're putting that on yourself. You may feel it, but there's beyond that. You don't have to stay there and keep putting that on yourself. So you need to go back to the other side of, there's the yin and the yang. I forget which one is the white one, the black one, but you need to go way on the white side, the bright, the light. You got to get over there. Go back. Chill for a minute and then balance out. I'm just saying, you heard the alarm. I'm just saying, whoa, all kinds of things is happening. So it came, there it goes again. That never happens. So it came in this with hearts. All over the package, sealed so beautifully. They packaged it. And spiritually, I was told that it was specially for me. It's especially. And that as many as you see the hearts, we are right there with you. There is so much love around you and with you everywhere. In reality and in spiritual, and that's one. Oh. Whoa. There's just so much. And what does that do to so what happens, that bursts your inner being, which permeates into you as a human being, and you are it. You exist in that. A lot of people sometimes, honestly, the yin people that are always, on the light side, the good side, the creation, God, humanity, purity, you have a reason, you understand, it's so deep and beautiful. Sometimes they forget about the other side and how far over that can go. And then we have it when they over on the ones over on the too far on the dark side, they definitely be forgetting, hello, light. Let there be light. Light will always be. You can never destroy it. You're not it. It is it. Just like you're it, nothing outside of you has any authority to destroy you. People give so much power to so many things, whether you're conscious of it or you're not. And especially if you are conscious of it, why are you doing that? There's life beyond doing that continually, especially when you know better. So it's very important to know that you so are not trapped. It cannot be. There's only one you. You can never, ever be duplicated, ever. Often imitated, but never duplicated, was one of my husband's sayings. You can and will not ever be duplicated, ever. Do you understand that about you? how that makes you, how magnificent that makes you? Do you hear what was said to me? The bag, I can't show it to you because I'll mess up the camera recording, full of hearts. That was sent like this, especially for you meeting me 1010. I saw it. And to remember that we're all around you. There's so much love around you in the in this realm, in the realm I'm in, and spiritually. And what does that mean? I understand, but that's deep. Oh. That's inspiration. That's your reason for being and journeying, and only those who understand, who know understands. You are unique. Please stop giving power to things outside of you. So many things. No, when you say no, you mean no. But that doesn't mean you mean no and like you out of control and all over the place. I'm telling you from your birthright, your soul, but you in balance as a human with your intelligence and your emotions. It's the inner you that's speaking. And it means it on 100. Like, absolutely not. And I saw 1111 clearly. No, what? Excuse you? That type of whatever that is never has any authority over you. The only authority that I even would explain to, consider, or highly respect beyond what I could say is what created me. What? They say it's God. It's so much. It's so much. I don't... What? Okay. Don't give so much power. You may feel things humanly, yes, but don't stay in that. Your back hurts and, there's polarity. Or there's too much evil around you. Well, there's polarity. How do you bring more of God, glory, light? There's polarity. You are it. You are connected to spirit. I saw my birthday 12/12. I saw it. You are never trapped. Ever. You are uniquely made, created. You're more than just a wild animal as a human, respectfully, utmost respectfully. I'm just saying. Think I wasn't human? I still am. Whoa. Balance. Growing up. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, self-wise, intellectually, deeply, soulfully. Life, like, whoa. Journey, wait. You're like comprehension of what does this all mean? It's deep. It's not just a wild, crazy existence here and none of it making sense. No, you make sense. You are sense. You're it. What? You are the difference in the chaos. You are it. Not to be a part of it. Imagine if more people understood that. Whoa, what would happen to chaos? Whoa. Obliterated. See? And all I get understanding. And as I'm looking at this heart, it's imperfect. But it's so beautiful. Part of it looked like diamonds. It's just beautiful. And I was told it was sent especially for you. Now that's all over the bags. Look a little closer, people. And right at the top where the two come together, one's longer, one goes into the other and disappears. It's a little imperfect. And what does that piece mean? It's okay if you're imperfect sometimes. It's okay if your heart feels things that are so heavy, like, whoa, I feel this as a creation, as a being. But you don't have to stay there. It's all a journey, feeling, experiencing spiritually, mentally, intellectually, subconsciously, supernaturally. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to have human flawing. Now that you know it, you're way on that side. You are it. Bring the lights. Be the light. Beam the light. Become it. Understand what to do to be that. You're more than just chaos. Way more. And there's so much supporting you that also is not that. That you can't even naturally see with your own natural eyes. You're seeing it from inside yourself, but with different eyes. As clear as clear. It's beautiful. Because when you're not so much a part of or in the chaos, you can become to a place where you can hear so much of that which is not the chaos, which is so above it all. It's way above. And then you're in its like place. And you get to hear what it has to say. But you can't get there if you're full of chaos or in chaos or continue chaos, even if it's around you, but you're not it. You have to become that to understand what I'm saying. It's amazing. There's nothing wrong. Some people are like, you have to deny yourself being a human to be with God. What? Make that make sense. Then why did God have you to come here as a human being and have the experience? And the spirit came into your being body. Make it make sense. We didn't do that. That was design. And it does make sense. And there's reasons why it's hard for many for it to not make sense. Come on. You cannot deny yourself as a human. You cannot make that make sense. Then you're defeating the whole purpose of the existence, loves. You're a human being having a spirit experience. You're both. You can't deny that you're still a human. It's okay to be a human. And if you have imperfections, you think you have to be perfect? Or your lips or your face or your nothing. Even your character, your behavior, you make mistakes. I don't need, some could be really bad. That's not the end of you. That's in a human experience. Now, what do you, look at this heart. What do you become from that? Go back on the side where the light is. It's so bright and light and full of God. Permeate that inside of you. So you cannot see it and get there until you do it, unless you do it. You don't have to stay in doom and gloom. You don't have to say bad things on your life, on your mind, on your body, on your existence, on a continual. You might feel it as a human, yes, but on a continual, that means you got out of balance with your spirit self, respectfully, and all its help. No. You never, ever, ever curse yourself. Ever. Even if you feel to do that, don't. Ask for help in the moment. Ask what created you, the divine creator, God, who? To help you. Ask yourself to help you. Ask all love, all creations of love and help and hope, humanly, supernaturally, spiritually, within yourself to help you. I heard people say that they feel bad asking God for things or asking God question or creator, creation, oracle, origin, the origin of origins, the one that I know, that I understand. Okay, but it's the same one that you understand. You can ask creative questions. Hello, it wants to dialogue with you, but what frame of mind or emotional status are you in that you can hear the dialogue back and forth and hear it properly, consciously? Hear it at all, or hear what you want to hear. And a lot of times when you get the understanding, you want to hear it. It's like, oh, okay. Or you get, like, think on these things. You can forgive yourself. You're having a human experience also. But you don't have to stay there. And oppression and depression and whatever it may be, whatever state you don't like, whatever it is, just please know you're never, ever, ever trapped. Ever. Nor is your spirit you ever. It came into your being here. You were born into here. It didn't come from here. Well, actually, you didn't either. It's two separate happenings, but becoming one. I can't, it's deep. Whoa. Don't deny the fact that you're a human being. But then again, don't do things that you know is really not good for you. And on purpose, and continuing to do certain things is best not to indulge in. It can go across the board. Don't make it harder for yourself because there is polarity, but you haven't chosen it yet. You can feel as a complete being as long as you're doing things that back that up to yourself. You can forgive yourself. You can love yourself. You can care about yourself. You can mean something to yourself. But not in a way that's arrogant, but that's wonderful. Because you're a creation. You're awesome. There's your spirit being and your human self. Or human being, because really that's what we are. You want to think about that. But that's a whole nother topic. You are in control of so much that you're like your own, the best way I can explain it, your own motherboard. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you are multi-everything. I don't even know if that explains it. Like, you are so capable and you have help. It's supernatural, but it actually, you feel it. It goes in, it bursts out, it ignites. You can never ever convince me that there are not beings outside, because make it sense. We are in the planetary system also. Hello. I'm just saying. No disrespect, man. I'm just saying. Common sense. Don't let your mind be trapped. Ever. You thinking on things. When I realized my mind could think, and it wasn't like stupid or kooky or like, it made sense. But whoa, that fascinated me. And this happened when I was very young. I was like, whoa, when it thought about it, and it felt good. It was like, whoa. See, for me, it wasn't hard for me to always want God. Just to simplify what I'm saying in utmost respect. I always wanted that way. I'm like the kid skipping in the cornfield or the flower field, and I'm still like that. But I'm grown up. I mean, I'm just saying. It's very, very interesting. The journey here. And you are not alone. So many people and so many things are trying to portray this God. But you know how it told me one time? I want the world to know this part of me. Because so many people don't seem to know that this being is so loving and it's not like what the world is teaching you or the books teach you. Or, I'm so sorry, even what the Bible teaches you, because it becomes so personal. It's you and it. I'm just saying in all of it's. It's deep. I'm just saying. You are never trapped and you are never alone. You are always with what created you, and it's with you. But certain things you can't have unless you balance out other things to get there. You're not going to get it unless you do what you got to do to be there. Hi. That's me. You can't like manipulate creator, trick it. Oh no, because once you're going to these levels, you past that any daggone way. But you know, you really think. That's so funny. I be hearing people talking in conversations like compromising with God. Well, you know, but I'm gonna do it like this, and like you pimping God? Like what? You talking like that? Yo, what, you think it ain't hearing you? It's like, okay, on that, I hear you. You think? Okay. No. Even if you felt that way, there's a way you approach your creator that's love beyond what I can't even begin to tell you. You tell it to them like they love you. It loves you. Not against it. Like yo, I'm gonna pimp this, I'm gonna do this. Like let me pump this. Like yo, it's gonna be this way. What, really? Are you sweet talking? Really? Have you not noticed that so much is like so like I don't know the word to say. Illuminated, unable to deny at this point across the board. So really, you think, oh, how long you been doing that? But we're here now. But did you forget? But we're here now. No longer. And it's not that you can't feel how you feel as a human, but talk to it, tell it. Don't, like, pour it out. Talk. Like, literally. And listen. With that heart that's hurt and broken in you, with love from it, open it up so it can pour in its love to you. And its consciousness, and its energy, and its flow, and wake up in you. Because it loves you. How does what created what it creates does not love it? It will never be imperfected. And like sometimes as humans are, some are very imperfect. Like really fell off somewhere. Something. Whoa. But the creator will always be it in all its majesty of its perfection and origin. Always. PointOnBlank.com. You are never, ever, ever trapped. Please, please know that. Nothing can trap you either. And be careful that you don't put yourself in traps. Learn to respectfully grow so that you can balance and everything lines up and you can think clearly and go forward. So wonderfully, strategically, individually, but not a part at all of the chaos. But you are that, you are it on 100 in your greatest essence of whatever you're, male or female, but you. You'd be surprised how much you'll like who you are. Really. You're worth liking. This is without all the fixtures on you, male or female. You are worth liking as a being, a creation. You liking yourself first, literally. Like truly, and continuing to do that. And when you like yourself, you're like yourself, about yourself, will have you go and do and be and decide and live in that. That's humanly, mentally, spiritually, supernaturally, consciously, character, energy, sight, gifts, abilities, all of that. I believe too many are not understanding these things. You can read the Bible, you can read any book, you can read. But if you don't inside, if something is not unlocking and happening, something's disconnected somewhere. Especially if it's of the pure creator, or supposedly, or that's what you're seeking, something's wrong there. You should ignite, so to speak. Once it clicks, whoa, okay. And that, you don't put out your own ignition, your own fire, your own light, never, ever. That's yours. It never can not ignite unless you put it out. Nothing has authority to put it out. On DAP.com. Only what created you, if it should choose to, for whatever reasons. Or you do it. But spiritually, it'll never go out. So if you know that as a human being, what does that even say? Where do you go with that? How do you even live that journey? What is that? Interesting. You are never trapped. Like, I'm just saying. If you just think so much more about, like, what you really are, and appreciate you, and don't compete with anybody else. You're you. You have your own uniqueness, so let it be. Dare to be who you were and uniquely meant to be, in balance, in growth, though, in consciousness in the journey of with self-spirit. Okay? Minds. Your minds. Getting a control, respectfully, and a grip of your minds. And not giving it permission to just run all over the place and do what it want to do, especially if it's not for your good. Excuse you, hold on, wait. Ask for help. Learn how to help yourself. Figure out, look it up, ask yourself, ask Most High God, ask your spiritual helpers, ask love, look up, look it up. If you don't know how to be it, want to be it. Because you can inside, you just don't know it yet. Help yourself. If you keep talking negative about yourself, figure out Look it up, ask, seek, ask, spiritually meditate, pray if that's what you do. But if you ain't getting no answers, something wrong. Because if you're sincere and you're seeking, you're asking, you will get. Why would you? What created you not want you to have that information? Make it make sense. The information that I can even hold it all, which means we are more than just these bodies. It's not how it's. I don't even know how to explain this. Wow. It's held in me, but outside of me, like. Not outside of me like this realm, but not in this realm. It's stored. It's there for when I need it, when I want to go back to it, use it. And the spiritual realm brings it back. And it clicks into my subconscious, to my conscious, to my being. And sometimes the memories come back in visions. So it's important to connect to what created you, God. Not just everything humanly, in yourself. Yes, there's a lot of complicating questions to ask, but I would just start with these parts so you can really feel good about yourself on this journey and find some what could I say? Ease. Rest, peace within. And in your existence. But please remember, you are never, ever, ever, ever trapped. I leave here often. Literally, and I'm still alive. It's been happening for years. I am not trapped. Neither are you. Now, I am a real human being, so I don't know about things, because, I'm just saying. Like, I have a soul. That part. With God. That part. That part right there. Okay? So, I don't know. Anything else, I can't. That's your problem. That ain't never gonna be my problem. Just to know that you're not a part of evil, and that's not your destiny and never was, is friggin', I want to say that other word, but it's friggin'-tastical. Like, that alone, what do you think about? What do you think about? Think on these things. Your mind is amazing, and what it's connected to in your subconscious mind, we're in the solar system, the planetary system, however you want to call it, infinity. We're a part. There is much more. There is more, even in this right now, as we are. This body is just the shell or the casing. I don't even know what to call it, really, because it's so interesting in itself. It's so fragile. Like the most fragile thing, right? I'm getting downloads. I don't even want to go into that right now. Whoa. The body itself. Whoa. That's for your spirit. You, the only one spirit of you, that part, is in this body for the reason you are here also on this realm. You're not just here either. That's a whole nother side. Whoa. It's deep. There's so much things to do and be and think on and create and speak and write about than chaos. There's polarity, and that's infinitive. Whoa. To get what they call, quote unquote, downloads, to be it, to understand you, to like so much. It's very fascinating. It really is. To be able to have so many experiences, but I didn't have to physically have what they call a death, funeral, and all that to experience, to keep going, where it, in some sense, should have been, but it didn't happen. And it's like being alive, quote unquote, now. I've lived like, it feels like 80 lifetimes, 50, sometimes 100, but didn't have to, quote unquote, pass away to experience it. That's deep in itself to explain all that. There's so much to that alone. But that's the depth of you out there. Each one individually that's got a soul, a spirit, like, wow, wow, wow. 4th of July, that's you, boo, and more. Whoa, you are that. Whoa, but in its original form. Whoa, but you are human too. Whoa. But you are that in origin, but in spirit form. Whoa. So the time is coming, close to an hour. So wherever you are, whatever you are doing, peace, peace. Peace and more peace, rest of mind, ease of self, ease of body, ease of pain, ease of anything that's gloomy or doomy, hopeless or negative, hurtful, painful, imprinted experience, not to deny that you had it, but I bestow to you a new you. A new experience of polarity. You've experienced that now. Back on the other side. Balance out. There's more to you to emerge. And I say that, guess what? I'm it. You have to do it to understand it. And there's others out there that do understand. But know that you are truly worth it. Like in purity. Not bullshit. You really are.